How early should athletes consider the transfer portal? Imagine being in the middle of your college sports season and suddenly thinking about transferring. When is the right time to start exploring the transfer portal? That's a question many athletes ask. The answer depends on several factors, especially with the current NCAA transfer rules. As of 2024, the NCAA has changed its transfer policies. Athletes can now transfer multiple times and still be eligible to compete immediately. This means you're no longer limited to just one transfer during your college career. But this flexibility doesn't mean you should rush into it. Timing is still very important. You should start thinking about the transfer portal early in your college years, ideally during your first or second year. If you're not getting enough playing time or your coaching situation changes unexpectedly, it's good to consider your options early. This way, you have time to weigh your choices and plan your transfer carefully. Academic considerations are just as important. When you transfer, you might lose a significant portion of your credits, sometimes 60 to 70%. Losing credits can delay your graduation and affect your eligibility. For example, if you transfer late in your college career, you might need to complete more credits to meet graduation requirements. Some schools requiring students to have completed at least 40% of their degree before transferring in their junior year. Seniors often need to bring in 70 credits with a C grade or higher. Because of these rules, it's smart to consider transferring before your junior or senior year unless you've already finished most of your coursework. Early transfers give you more time to complete your degree and establish yourself at a new school. Another thing to think about is the extended eligibility window. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, athletes now have between 4 and 8 years to compete, depending on their circumstances. This longer timeline means you don't have to rush your decision, but it also means you should be strategic. Transferring early can give you more time to adapt and succeed at your new school. From a balancing sports and academics perspective, don't consider the transfer portal just because you're unhappy with your athletic situation. Think about your academic goals too. If your current school isn't helping you meet both your athletic and educational needs, then it might be time to explore your options. Practical advice is to consider the portal during your first or second year if you're facing serious issues like limited playing time or coaching changes. This timing allows you to transfer with enough eligibility left to make an impact on the team and still finish your degree. Avoid waiting until your junior or senior year unless you've already completed most of your coursework. Late transfers are more complicated because of credit transfer issues and shorter time to graduate. Always talk with your academic advisor before making any move. They can tell you exactly how many credits will transfer and what you might lose. With the new rules allowing multiple transfers without sitting out, some athletes might feel tempted to keep their options open forever. But each transfer can impact your academic progress. The more you transfer, the higher the chance of losing credits and delaying graduation. So, use the transfer portal wisely, only when it's truly necessary to improve your situation. In the end, the best time to consider the transfer portal is when you've carefully evaluated your academic and athletic goals. Starting early gives you the best chance to make a smooth transition and stay on track with your degree.